Hello and welcome to another Crystal of the Month video feature, which really seemed to help people understand their birthstone, but also possibly how to use the energy for the month because these crystals have amazing sort of energy qualities that we can tap into at any given time for any part of the month. You don't have to be born in that month, but it is quite good fun just to know which crystals relate to which months. And so for February, we have amethyst. I've got my amethyst pendant on today. And when I had my crystal gift shop in Scotland, in the wee town of Largs on the Clyde River there, and here, when I was selling jewelry here in New Zealand, amethyst was always, it's always hands down the most favorite stone out there. It'd be pendants, bracelets, earrings, you name it, people love amethyst. And so, yeah, I feel really connected to it myself. For myself, the first piece of amethyst that I became really familiar with belonged to my grandfather, and this is this piece here. So here we go. And this is Scottish amethyst. I think people tend to think that amethyst is either from China or Brazil, but actually, like many crystals, it can be found across the world. And Scottish amethyst is really quite dark. And this is the type of amethyst. This color of amethyst would be like a triple A. So this would be like a triple A, where it's really dark. The darker the amethyst, that's what tends to get used in jewelry. But the more paler amethyst tends to be in rock form or pebble form, etc. Scottish amethyst is quite different from Argentinian or Brazilian, South American amethyst, if you will, even Chinese, because it's granite. So here we have the amethyst at the front, and then we have the layers of quartz and sedimentary processes going on, and then that's the back of would have been the outside of the outcrop of the that was supporting the amethyst, if you will. So this is the matrix. So you're seeing the matrix here, which hosts and provides the nutrients, the right environment for amethyst to become amethyst. So it's always a chemical, heat, and environmental process that goes on in the outside world in its environment. And this applies to every crystal that makes it become what it then becomes if, in its DNA, if you will. And so this is granite backed amethyst. And my grandfather had it sitting on his television uh, way back when I was very young. And we weren't allowed to touch anything in my grandfather's house, mainly because it would disturb the dust. But we could look, and I would just sit and just really admire this piece. And it's been with me for a very, very long time. In fact, when I was leaving home at the age of 16, 17, I found um, a job down in what was Newport-on-Tay. The family moved to St Andrews as a nanny. And he gave me this. He said, "Here, you've always loved this, so have it." And so I've had it ever since then, and have lots of really fond memories of being in his energy and playing chess and listening to classical music and Shirley Bassey. So it holds a lot of hold a lot of affection for this. So, what is amethyst in terms of energy? What can you expect to utilize in the month of February? This particular stone is really a wonderful stone if you have an overactive mind. So, one of the major qualities for amethyst is the calming of the mind. That could also apply to those who are a little bit of an insomniac. So if you have trouble sleeping, then a piece of amethyst by your bed. You also put a little piece of amethyst, a polished pebble, I would say, um, into a glass of water or into a glass inside a bowl of water, um, to let the water infuse with the amethyst energy. And then you can add that to your bottle of water, or you can just drink the tincture straight away. So it helps calm the mind. It helps stop that busyness, that overthinking that can be quite paralyzing. And for some people, analysis by paralysis or paralysis by analysis, where we overthink things and we go down lots of different avenues, usually quite fear driven, the what if scenarios. So I call that my drama queen brain. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if that doesn't happen? Etc. Etc. Amethyst, either wear it as a pendant in your ears, have a piece in your pocket, have it by your bed, have it on your desk. It will help bring that confusion, that chaotic mind into a place of quietness and stillness and focus, so that you can actually then see the wood for the trees, if you will. You can see the bigger picture, and therefore you then know how to react to certain situations. It has been described as nature's Prozac. What I would say is it is not a replacement for nature's Prozac. So, in terms of being an antidepressant, yes, it will help uplift the mind by helping you think clearer about situations, which then stops the anxiety within your heart space. It definitely isn't a replacement, but working alongside any medications that you're taking, you might find it quite helpful. It's also one of those stones that is connected to the third eye, our clairvoyant skill, if you will. And many spiritual workers will have amethyst on their reading tables or by their healing tables to help them tune in, open up, or become a channel for energy. It has to be remembered that the third eye has a lot of functions. It isn't just to see spirit. In fact, I would say 99% of us don't see spirits walking by as if in an apparition. So we don't get that, but we might get a feeling or a sensation of energy around us. We might have an awareness of energy around us. The third eye is really there to help you imagine and then see and feel into your life. And in doing that, you are being present. So you're working in the here and now, you're seeing your situation. So then you can, with a quieter mind, figure out what's going on, come to some good decision making, create opportunities in your future. The third eye also helps us move into our future so that we can see ourselves in our future. What's that going to look like? What is, where are we going to be? For myself, I'm coming into my late 50s. And so for myself and my partner, it's, well, where are we going to be for our retirement? What do we want to do in our retirement? What is that going to look like? And so we are creating as many visual concepts for our sense of well being, sense of direction, something to aim for, something to go to. And your third eye needs all of that. It is that clairvoyant skill, seeing into your future, creates the future. And so our third eye is instrumental in us seeing ourselves both here, both there, and where we were. And we can always have those comparisons. So with amethyst connecting to the third eye, It's not necessarily a stone that will help you see apparitions, but it is a stone that will open up your mind through quieting your mind down, allowing your spiritual guides to come in, and then creating imagery within your mind, be it just pictures, be it thoughts, be it feelings, be it sounds that you might hear. And so your intuition then starts to sort of link it into what it is that you're seeing and feeling and hearing, that then allows you to create the future that you want to have, or create solutions to the present that you need. So it's a really wonderful stone for working with you in a really holistic way. And I would say that as we come through February, it's a really short month. We have Valentine's Day, there are different celebration days that are going on around the world. But maybe it's time to think about the relationships that we're in, be it with your family, be it with your loved ones, be it with your lover, your partner, your children, whoever it is. Um, and maybe this will help you see into what relationships are really supportive, because that's really what February is going to be about, or how you can move some of the old negative thoughts about relationships into a better perspective. Interestingly enough, I did some theta healing on myself this morning in the early hours. And because a memory came in about a relationship with my stepfather, number one, and some realizations and a different perspective about what life was actually like then, and what he was like then in terms of being the breadwinner, the provider for the family. And that was really, really interesting. I hadn't actually thought about him in that terms. And so I did some theta healing work, and asked for forgiveness, and sent unconditional love for him. So I'm hoping that somewhere in the ethers, that healing will change the vibration of that past relationship. And that's what amethyst can help you do. It's a really beautiful stone, very easily available through any market stalls. If you've got little crystal sellers or body mind spirit events, there's usually someone that's selling amethyst there, crystals there. Um, or just download a picture of amethyst and just have it sitting on your desk or in your purse or by your bed, whatever you need, because the vibration of it, if you tune into this wonderful crystal, I'm sure it will open up its energies and help give you that clarity, give you the insights that you need, and it will support your mental, emotional well being. I would say that is the strongest healing quality of amethyst. And I still love this piece. I really, really do really cherish, treasure. I was saying both of those words at the same time there. I really do love this piece. My grandfather's right here when I look at this. Wonderful, wonderful memories. So enjoy February, enjoy the vibration of amethyst for the whole month. If you would like to meditate with amethyst, I do have a Crystal Insights meditation course, which you might find really useful, because I'll touch on some of the crystals that are featured as the year goes on, and you might find a deeper insight. So you can join me in that course. It's an online course for you. So until the next time, until we meet in March, take care of yourselves, be kind to yourselves, and enjoy this new vibration. Till the next time, bye for now.